Hello, this is Zach Webb, and I will be talking about State Farm's new insurance feature that is similar to Progressive's Snapshot tool that they have been using for quite some time. State Farm is being challenged with marketing their idea of Progressive's Snapshot package. Progressive has over 10 years of experience over State Farm in this field of insurance, so what should make people think that they should go to State Farm instead of Progressive? State Farm is already the biggest insurance company in the United States and Canada, so making this a successful transition will not be as hard as one would originally think. What do insurance companies even do? In the United States, it is the law to have car insurance, thus making this a very broad field of customers because everybody has to have some. The customer pays the insurance company a certain amount of money each month so that in case of an accident, their car is covered. When one gets in an accident, the insurance company will pay for the necessary bills. What State Farm is trying to do is to put in a insurance package that is rewarding safe driving. State Farm is worried about how to make this new insurance feature successful, with the competitors already having a firm grasp on how to do so. Having competitors in the market is not only normal, but in some ways it is essential. They can either allow you to stand out or they can take your spotlight. Your product can either outshine theirs or their product will outshine yours, but in some ways this is good for both companies. In this case, I don't believe that State Farm has anything to worry about. They already have built up their company to one of the best around, and this just broadens their field of potential customers. They will not need to build up as much trust as other companies would in this situation, if any at all. People are going to think that this is a safe and reliable form of insurance solely based on it being from State Farm. That's where their company is in reputation. Most people won't think twice about it being a new product from State Farm. If this new feature doesn't produce the kind of numbers that they are hoping that it would, they can either make adjustments or they can just drop the line at whole. State Farm is obviously doing fine without their new Drive Safe and Save package, so if it's not producing the kind of numbers that they were hoping, why can't they just drop the line? If this fails, I see no harm in the option of dropping. Sure, there will be lost money in marketing and planning, but this is better than having to dump an unthinkable amount of money into something that is never going to work. If they need to make adjustments, then look at the data collected and see what needs to improve. If the drivers are safe, but the company isn't receiving enough money, then the company should make adjustments so that in the future they are receiving enough money to meet company satisfaction. If the drivers are becoming unsafe, then make changes to the requirements needed for the drivers to get the discounts. Make him or her drive slower or brake with more caution, because State Farm needs to just make a simple outline of rules necessary to follow for the discount that the customers want. This product will be very easy to market. I didn't even know about Allstate being a part in this feature, but Progressive has eluded a key marketing weapon this entire time that they have had this product. If State Farm advertises that they are willing to cut up to 50% off of the customer's bill, this will raise some eyebrows. If the client knows the amount of money that they are going to save, then this will get their attention faster than State Farm just saying, hey, we have a new option similar to Progressive Snapshot, you should come try ours. If State Farm emphasizes what this new insurance package can do for their users, then this will be the best way to spark results for this new product. Another way to advertise this would be to explain why it is a better option for a person than the similar option from the competitors. Simply state why State Farm is better than the option from Progressive or Allstate. Say why the product from State Farm is superior to similar products in any field. You could also do a price comparison. For example, State Farm can save you X amount more money than if you stay with Allstate. There are really endless amounts of ways to market this package, and I think that State Farm will find a successful way in doing so.